Welcome to the Nikki Rich Show. I'm your host, the one and only Miss Nikki Rich, and today we have an exciting show for you. We have none other than best-selling author Big Percy in the house, and we're going to talk about his latest book and movie, and we're going to talk all his brands. So, with no further ado, I'm excited to welcome to the Nikki Rich Show Big Percy. Welcome.
What's up, Nick? I'm giving you the exclusive. Today was my day off, but I had to come on live with you to talk about, all these good blessings that's been happening.
Yes, from little P to the capital P. Tell us about it. How did you want to become a writer? Not only a writer, you number one before the book even come out.
Well, everything is a blessing. I have my
Mhm.
just lost my grandmother in November and just lost my auntie as well. So those are my angels, and they just been guiding me and telling me to keep striving and making them proud. And this opportunity came up. I was at the George Lopez Foundation golf tournament in the gifting suite, and I came across a lovely young lady named Linda. She had a publishing company, and we just got to chopping it up. And I told her, I have a movie done, but I want to tell my story via a book first. And she said, let's do it. And everything else just fell into place, and took about 6 to 8 months. Every day she found me a great ghostwriter, and we would just talk, and they would record, and I would say stuff, and we would just chop and screw it up,
Mhm.
and this is the work, man. This is the final work. And like I said, it's a blessing because Amazon got involved, and then Amazon seen the traction that the book was having, and then they jumped in and started marketing and promoting, and it shot all the way up to number one via the digital platform Kindle. And the book drops December 15th. That's my mom's birthday. So I gave her a special birthday present and dropped it on her day. But you can order it now. It's rolling off the shelves. It's great for the holidays. It's a great stocking stuffer. And it's just talking about, everybody asks, where's Big P from? How did Big P come up in the game? How does Big P know so many people? And it was just time for me to let the people know and give them something to read. And so that I got tired of people asking. So just read the book, and then we'll follow up with the movie, and you'll know all about the P. But it's a real love story about my city Pomona, that helped raise me, and all the different intricate parts of my family and close friends, and they're all in the book.
And since you made the announcement, so many people have showed you love. I've seen Cedric the entertainer. He made a whole video shouting you out in your book and all your success. How does it feel to have your friends, your peers, and these celebrities showing so much love?
Well, Cedric is a great friend of mine. He is uh, I would say he's a mentor of mine. Me and
Mhm.
Ced linked up probably about 20 years ago and made some good, great things happen business wise. And then when I put my car club together, Rider Gang, he was the first one to show up. And like I said, Ced has been doing so many powerful things in the industry on the philanthropy side. He's actually in the book. He gave me a foreword and a quote for the book. So he's always supportive of anything that I do, and vice versa. I'm in support of anything that he does, from his barbecue sauce to his new show out in Vegas with Tony Braxton, his number one show, The Neighborhood. And it's
Yes.
just, I tell people, I tell artists, I tell people that I come in contact with all the time, it's support the ones that support you. So
Mhm.
if they're supporting me, I have to reciprocate and support them. It's just a natural flow.
Yes, I love it. Now, will you be having your own personal book tour coming up?
Yes, I'm putting it together now with my
Okay.
PR lady Princess and my media guy Dave from Backstage, and a couple other people that work for the RMM imprint. I'm people are calling in requests. I'm probably gonna do a personal one at
Yeah.
the Mel's Diner on Sunset. They've been a big supporter and sponsor of mine, so I'll pull out the cars and do a book signing there. it's just, it's overwhelming. So I'm just really absorbing and celebrating the accomplishment. And now, you know, December 15th will be this Sunday coming around the corner. Now it's time to do some business.
Yes. Now, what you gonna do December the 15th when it release? I know everybody gonna be purchasing. Are you gonna do anything special?
Actually, I'm going to be going on a little vacation.
Okay.
So I'm going
Look,
to
you
be
gonna
doing,
be making money.
yeah, the money should be trickling in. I don't have to be around for that. You know what I
Yes.
mean? My publishing company, Action Takers, and Linda and Amazon, they handling all the, the back door and the back due diligence and the administration for me. And I just, poured my heart into this book, and it's paying off. It's the fruits of my labor. And it's
Yeah.
just, shouting out my city, shouting out my family, shouting out my crew, from the Dog Pound crew to my crew that I started a long time ago, Devious, and just paying homage to my city. A lot of great things and a lot of great people come out of the city of Pomona, and sometimes we always get the shorter end of the stick because we're one of the last cities in LA County. But a lot of people have to realize the LA County Fair is in Pomona. So that tells you a lot about the
Hmm.
city of Pomona right there.
And I want to definitely shout out your team that's working to get you out there, your PR, Miss Princess, and backstage, Access Dave. They really been on it because me, trying to get you on to the Nikki Rich show, they were so aligned. One was texting me information, the other one was DM me, and it was all the same. And they was just, aligned, having your back, making sure everything is good before you come on today. And I love that. I
Yeah,
love that. You
yeah, so
got an
but
amazing team.
yeah, shout out Princess. That is my PR lady, my marketing lady. Dave has been family from backstage for many, many years. You got Corey from Handsome Magazine. You got the world famous genius and the A&R of my music department, California Jones. You got my graphic designer out of Canada. He's an incredible kid. He just came to me. He done some stuff for 50. I linked him up. He's done stuff with Snoop. My man Jason out of Canada. It's so many different intricate parts. It's not about me. It's about the team. There's no I in team, like I always like
Hmm.
to say.
Now, tell me about your music. I know you mentioned, your music. Tell us what's going on with your music. I know you got a lot of music out right now, so tell us a little bit about your projects, your music projects.
Well, I've been a part of the music business for 30 years. I never considered myself an quote unquote artist. I always like to be behind the scenes. And like I said, with this kid, California Jones, was I consider a genius, from writing to producing to movies to putting all type of different things together. And we just got in the studio, and he told me, he said, "Pete, you're not just the CEO and the boss. You can be an artist too. Just sit down with me. Let's write. Let's create. You got so many catchy catchphrases and mottos. Let's put them in the music." I've been putting out the mixtapes and helped A&R so many different projects throughout the year. It just came to a point that I wanted to do it and try it, and it's been a huge success. And one of the biggest songs from that time of me doing the music is "We Got Our Own." I did a song about my vodka, True Legacy, and it's more or less having fun. I actually call myself the Black Weird Yankovic, the black the Black Al Weird Yankovic, because he had so much fun and did so many spoofs and parodies and all that different stuff with
Mhm.
his music. It's kind of something like I like to do and just have fun with it.
Now, tell me, how has your journey with the Dog Pound, Death Row, and Doggy Style family, how has that influenced your sound?
I mean, it is my sound. It's just I'm just the RMM imprint is just another branch of that family tree. It started with Death Row, then Dog was able to start the Doggy Style and the Dog Pound crew, and it's just immensely growing. But I have some other branches and roots that I come from. Before I ran with the Dog Pound and Snoop and Doggy Style, I ran with the Penthouse Players, which was uh, Player Ham, rest in peace, Jam, Freaky, DJ Quick. That was the Penthouse Players. I ran with them in the late '80s and the early '90s, and of course you got my brother Cocaine, Jerry Long out of Pomona. My
Hmm.
foundation of music is Above the Law. Uh, Code 187, rest in peace, KMG. That era of stuff. So everything I do is surrounded with that G Funk sound, that doggy style sound, that real West Coast flavor sound. So it's played an intricate part. If without those guys, I wouldn't even be doing no music. I would just still be a fan.
Yes. And I know Snoop always show you love. Y'all have such a great relationship. Tell me a little bit about that, your relationship with Snoop.
Well, I'm gonna tell you a little bit, but I'm gonna tell everybody to get the book because a lot of that is in the book
Oh,
from the
okay. Well, let's
yeah.
not talk about it. You gotta
No, we
you gotta wait.
I give you a teaser because you my girl, Nick. I like giving you the exclusives. But it's
Okay.
in the book. It talks about how me and Snoop first met. That is my brother. That is my business partner. We're going on 30 years strong. It's just a Batman and Robin. I don't mind playing the good cop. I mean the bad cop. He plays the good cop, and we Batman and Robin. We bounce off different ideas and different things off itself, off each other, and we're fathers, we're friends, we're homeboys. We look out for each other when we're not even around each other, and that's hard to find in this industry.
Yes, it is. It is. Now, what is your perspective on Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, their upcoming album? Will you
It's
be a
long
part of that?
it's long overdue. It's you started off with the Doggy Style, and that's
Hmm.
the first time they worked together. And now 30 years later you got Missionary. They talking about these different positions and everything else. You go from Doggy Style to Missionary. Some might call it Froggy Style. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's long overdue. They're brothers. That's Snoop's mentor. Without no Dr. Dre doing what he did for Snoop, there's no me. There's no Dog Pound. There's no a lot of different things without that connection. So it's long overdue. And right now, the West Coast is winning. You see what Kendrick Lamar is doing. You see what Dr. Dre and Snoop is doing. You see what my book is doing. It's all these new up and coming rap artists. You see what Mustard is doing, taking over on the production. The West is winning up right now.
It's
Like
the West is winning. Y'all are up. I'm telling you. You know
don't
the
just
West
don't say
is up.
don't say y'all. You a part of it too.
I
Us.
know. I'm just saying. Like, as far as the music artists,
Oh
like
yeah. Well,
the the artists, just it's so amazing. Like it's everybody is feeling it. It's a vibe. It's just I feel like it's just the West right now. It's just the West. All eyes on the West. And then going to the Super Bowl, it's up.
it's huge. Just like they say, City Boys up 1,000 points. The West Coast is up 1,000 points right now, and it's a lot of good unity. Everybody has their affiliations. Everybody knows where they're from. It's really no bullshit and hate right now. It's all about
Mhm.
money, unity, putting the connections together, making these plays, and that's where corporate America will let you in when they don't see all the violence and the nonsense and the bickering and fighting. That's when corporate America say, "Here go these checks.
Mhm.
Help us push our brand because we are the culture." If you watch TV, everything is associated with the urban and the hip hop culture. That's we sell everything. So that's what they wanted to see, unity and everything else. And now the money is flowing and people can take care of their families.
And you have so many brands. You know, I'm we're gonna talk about them all. I want to move next to the golf beef, one of my favorite. Yeah, golf beef as well. You got that coming up too, right?
Golf beef, we talk about it in the book. We talk about how a lot of things that I get involved with and turn them into businesses. they're just a passion of mine. They're
Mm.
things that I do naturally. I played golf yesterday. I have a big golf match coming up Saturday. And then when you're able to do those things with your friends and have fun, and then they start saying, well, this could be something big. And then you turn it into the ancillaries and incorporate it and get the LLCs and make it into a company and watch it grow. Those are the things that I like to get involved with. So Golf Beef just happened to start finding out the comedians and the retired athletes and a lot of people that I do business with played golf, and we would just challenge each other, talk shit, meet up on the golf course, gamble, drink, fellowship, close deals, and it just spawned from there. And now we're going on our 8th annual golf tournament. It's called Golf Beef. They've spoofed it on Comedy Central. James Davis spoofed it on his show. They talk about it on ESPN.
We TV. Not you
Yeah.
on a reality show too.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We was on Matt Barnes' show. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we've been on a few things, man. It's just a blessing to watch it grow from, the incubation stages to now what it is today, and people talk about it worldwide. I never really looked for anything out of it other than just like I said, having fun and being out and fellowshipping with my friends. But now it's a business, and we're
Yeah.
thriving and growing and making our way.
And you make such an impact on so many. I'm telling you, I have been watching some TV shows or reality shows, and I just hear them talking about Big Percy on these shows, and I'll be like, I gotta send this to him. It's just like people just show you so much love, and it's not just it's nationwide, and I love that
Yeah,
they do.
yeah, you do send me a lot of stuff that I don't even be knowing about, and that's just coming back to doing good business.
Mhm.
Relationships are everything. I tell my kids, and I tell the artists that I deal with, you can go to school and get 100,000 different degrees and everything, but life is all about who you know, and it's all about relationships. And that's one thing I thrived off my business and making a name for myself was my relationships and always keeping them A1.
A1, yes. And you have a also a vodka brand that you relaunching. Tell us a little bit about that. Hey.
It's probably back there. It's probably some over here somewhere. I got them over there. Yeah, True Legacy. It just came to a forefront once, like I said, we want our own. I was tired of making all these Fortune 500 companies millions and millions of dollars, and we was getting
Mm-hmm.
crumbs off the table. And it just came to a point that I wanted my own. Snoop wanted his own, and we just formed our own companies. And I got with these people that were already involved with us on another brand, and I was doing some stuff for them. And the lady said whenever she starts another company, she wanted to start it with me. People talk,
Yes.
and it took about 5 years to perfect the product, and we put it out. We had a great run. We got hit with COVID. We still did some great things during COVID because we
Mm-hmm.
were able to have the distribution licenses, send it out to different people's homes or businesses or wherever they were. So we still made a lot of headway. And then it just came to the point that me and my partners, we had a sit down last year, and I'm going to acquire the full 100% of the company. I own 50%, the lab and distillery, they own 50%. I'm still going to keep them on as the lab and distillery, but I'm going to own 100% of the company. I'm going to divvy out some to some strategic partners, and I'm going to just rebrand it and do it for me and do it for the culture the right way.
Most definitely. Now 2025. What's next? What's next for Big Percy? I know this release now. What's next for
Well,
you?
we're gonna ride the release all the way into 2025. The
Okay.
the book is the teaser to the movie. I've been sitting on this movie probably for about 15, nah, not 15 years, about 10 years, putting it together, constantly editing it. And the book is gonna lead up to the movie. I've been always wanting to drop my movie so I can get into the next, part two of the movie. So I have to drop this next one. We're gonna finalize a deal. I'm working on a couple of deals. right now with Tubi and Netflix and all that. So I'm going to revisit those at the top of the year. I mean, there's so many good things. This book is going to open up a lot of doors for
Yeah.
me. People are calling, people wanting to set up these interviews, people want me to show up and do motivational speaking and all that stuff. So that's going to open up a lot of good positive doors for me, my team, and my family.
Did you ever think about in the future having like a Big Percy book club?
That's something that I didn't think about. I know you brought it up, and I see you pushing your book club situations and all that stuff. So it's something I'm down to get involved with. And now, like I said, I've always just considered myself a vessel. It's so many of my friends that have stories, so many
Mm-hmm.
people that have books written and just don't know where to take it to get it done. And that's going to be my job to help other people get their stories and get them published with the real company and everything else. Like my boy Miguel Nunez, he finished his book. He don't have a publishing company. I'm going to help him. My cousin, Mr. Chocolate, he has several stories. My other cousin Tavo, these are guys that's been through stuff, seen stuff, but they have the mind to write these great, incredible stories, and they just been sitting on them. So with my
Mm-hmm.
publishing company and my team, Action Takers, we're gonna help, and we're gonna be the new floodgates to let these powerful stories come out. Even my buddy, I just reached out to Kevin Slow Jam and James, and he told me he wrote a book, so I'm gonna help him put his book out.
See, that's what I could just, I see just such a broader vision on this, this in this book lane, this author lane for you. I know it'll open up even more. So I think it's pretty amazing what you're
Yeah,
doing and reaching, even helping others.
and like I said, I've always been that kind of person. If I can do it, anybody can do it, and I always genuinely open up all my resources to
Hmm.
anybody doing real good things and positive things and need some help. Like I said, you got to support the ones that support you, and all those names that I've said, and all these names that have been around that don't have the same access that I have. It's
Hmm.
my job as being a big homie or Uncle P or a double OG or a triple OG, whatever you call me. I'm supposed to reach one, teach one.
Most definitely. Now, for all the fans and supporters out there, if they want to connect with you, collaborate with you, and purchase your book, your new book, and check out your movie, where can they go um, to just connect?
Well, I always say it, Nikki, and you see me everywhere. I see you everywhere. Just catch me out in traffic, man. Holla at me. I'm very personable. I, I
Yes.
I I speak with everybody. I deal with everybody. I treat everybody accordingly. If you're respectful, I'm respectful, and we can build and get some things happen. I have all the different social medias. I don't even know the names of them and all the different stuff.
RMM Percy, Golf Beef,
Golf
Writer Gang.
Rider Gang, Persevere, True
Yeah.
Legacy Vodka. Uh, it's so many. I'm missing probably 10 other ones, but the best thing is just catch me out in traffic. Holler at me. A lot of people know my team. You can holler at Princess. You can holler at Dave. You can holler at California Jones. They actually filter through a lot of the bullshit, and then they let me know what's feasible and what's something tangible we can attach ourselves to and build with. The book is out right now. You can order it. It officially drops December 15th, but the pre-orders and the sales are going now. Amazon, I think the website is bigpercysbook.com. Action Takers, I want to shout out Action Takers, my publishing company, and Linda. Helena is my ghostwriter up in Canada, and it's just our time now to shine, get the word out. This is just a powerful situation, not just to my family and my cousins and my kids to see that I can do it. It's a powerful thing for my neighborhood. It's a powerful thing for hip hop. It's a powerful thing for the culture. And I'm just like I say, I'm just a vessel. You know what I mean? I'm just a vessel making things happen and letting people know they can make it happen as well if they put their best foot forward.
And currently number one in the hip hop on Amazon. So y'all
Yeah,
can see it. It's everywhere.
I'm number one in the hip hop category.
Yes,
I'm
you are.
I'm number two in the basketball genre behind the MVP Jokic because I talk about my basketball coming ups and history and shortcomings, and with that, playing with Magic on his travel ball team, playing overseas. So I'm in two different genres, number one and number two. And next thing I want to try to do is get to that bestsellers. I'm ahead of Eminem. I'm
You
ahead
are
of
a bestseller. You number
Cole.
one.
I got to get it.
You number one already. You best selling.
Oh well, yeah, I am. I'm talking about that New York's bestsellers list. I got
Yes,
to get.
New
I'm
York.
going. I'm going for the big stuff.
Yes.
Amazon. I'm number one, and I plan on staying there. I'm number one for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Well, I just thank you for taking out the time to speak with us here at the Nikki Rich Show. And we're going to get 5 more minutes to hop over. We're going to go to Instagram just to say hey to the people if you got 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'll click on, tap on your. I'll go to your Instagram, and then you'll accept me and request me and all that
Yes,
good
I
stuff.
will. Yes, I
Hey,
will.
I'm gonna give Nikki Rich her flowers. Like I said, I've been seeing her do her thing for years. I always show her love. I always give her access to any of my clients or anything I do because her energy is through the roof. Her spirit is through the roof. So Nikki Rich, I want to give you your flowers.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you for introducing me to Snoop as well.
Yeah,
I
a
just
couple times.
thank you.
Yeah, a couple times.
Come on.
Yeah, a couple
But,
times. You've
yeah.
interviewed him, showed him love.
Hmm.
All our events from the athletes versus cancer with Matt Barnes to
Yeah.
different red carpets and blue carpets. So you've been doing your thing, and
The birthday party.
the birthday parties and everything. So, like I said, it's when good people do good things, you
Yes.
have to show them love and give them access.
Yes. And thank you so much, Percy. We want everybody to go purchase your book, from little P to capital P. Y'all can go to Amazon right now. He got the Kindle, the digital, and he got the available to pre-orders where you
Yep,
can purchase the book.
paperbacks is out now. Kindle is out now. We in
Hmm.
different countries. It's just a beautiful thing, man. Keep pushing and supporting, and I thank you immensely.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for watching the Nikki Rich Show. And this ends our virtual book tour. Thank you, guys,
Catch
today.
catch us over on Nikki Rich Live on her Instagram Live. I'm tapping in. I ain't done.
Yes, the Nikki Rich Show, Instagram Live. Thank you, guys.
All right, Nick.
Bye.